G'day, my name's Wilfred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia. Welcome to Locksport, the home of online gaming, wonderful views and Australian wildlife. I do hope you like these videos, if so please subscribe. G'day one and all, how you all going? Welcome back. Now, we're going to be pretty much getting the spuds out of these 3 bags and also that container. If we can get them all done today would be great. Don't think cooch grass growing at the moment. So they were planted on the 28th of the 10th 2018 and there was 4 in there. So what I'm going to do is we'll grab 1 bag at a time, pull it apart, and count how many spuds we've got. I'll get the camera rolling and count how many spuds I actually got out of the bag, and we'll go from there. We've also got several bags beside the house as well, but some are still growing I think, so I just let them do their thing. But oh well, I'll go get everything organised and set up to have a look at the spuds. Okay, welcome back. Now we managed to transfer all these over to here. I will start with 1 bag and we'll go through the rest of them as we need to. So I made some room and we'll pull apart each bag. Just trying to find where I can see that at the same time. Now, as I said before, what have we got here? This one here, that's the name of it. We had 4 of those in there, planted on the 28th of the 10th 2018. So it's going to be the hard one. I've got to get a better way to organise this so I can pull spuds out. Grab what it can. Let me see. Just going to have to move the camera around a bit. That should be okay. Okay, we'll go there, not way to tip it out. Now the bags can be used for anything really. What you want to go into there, we'll work out that later. Soil's still moist. We did get a rain 2 days ago, so it wasn't that much, but beautiful Emmy. What I might do, I'll leave him in here, he won't stay here temporarily. I'll transfer this soil back to another bag. transfer it straight back to the other bag and see if it needs anything else in the bag itself. But I don't think it needs anything. Probably put a bit of this other soil into it. Another wormy there. Legs are sore. You're sort of standing in a weird angle. So, out of 4 spuds, we didn't get that much. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 spuds. But that's still going to be okay, I'm not complaining. We should have got a lot more. That soil's perfect. I loaded it up how it's supposed to be loaded up. And it's still pretty moist even today. They look good. I'll stop this video and start another one. I'll just pull apart another bag, but what I'll do is I'll just put some of this soil, mix it with a bit of that, mix a little bit of that with that, and put it back into the bag so we'll grow fresh new spuds in there, or fresh new vegetables where we want to grow. But as I said before, they look good. Yeah, there's not much else you can really do, is there? Just hope for the best that you can grow. They grow and they'll grow a decent size. I followed all the instructions. I wasn't too packed the soil. I put blood and bone in there. Put everything that needed spuds to grow. But what can you do? Now before I go to the next bag, I finished off topping this bag up into there, fixing up the soil again and putting it back into there. I put some of that stuff in there from the blue bag. That will help hold the moisture that's near the bottom of the bag. That will help hold the moisture. Followed by some bit of coffee when we put some more dirt into it, followed by blood and bone, and also in the other container there I've got chicken poo. So the soil's pretty good. I'm going to keep all that and I'll go back into that spot because I found the front yard this year is a lot harsher with the sun than anything else, but I've also found another 2 spuds. So instead of 12, I've got 14. So I'm going to get the next bag ready and we'll do that one. I'll take this one whole video I think, and just do one bag at a time, pull it apart, put it back together, throw some of the other soil we got from here into it. If it needs any extra poo or anything like that, we've got 3 bags of cow poo down there which we can add into it, but it doesn't seem to be needing that much. So with all that stuff there from this stuff fertilizer, which will help hold the moisture, keep the moisture in the bag, and with the other stuff there, should be a nice balance of fertilizer stuff they need to keep it going. So I'll throw this in the backyard and we'll continue on. Okay, welcome back to bag 2 of spuds. Same brand. Is it the same brand so far? Same brand of spuds. We've got 4 into there, planted on the same day. Okay, might be quite bad, I think. We'll get stuck into it, shall we? And it's still got a bit of growth, or was a bit of growth, but look at it. Sometimes you can get lucky and pull them out. That top's a little dry in this one. You can tell it's healthy. We've got a nice live little worm there, which we'll put back in the bag anyway. That went off. Welcome back. Now, somehow, I don't know what part of the video went off, but we'll have a look at it in a minute. But the screen was all blank. I did all that work for nothing. I was talking and I was doing nothing. But anyway, same brand, 4 spuds. We've got 22 out of it. Now, it had at least 3 worms in there, which was quite good. They were quite looking healthy worms. That's the biggest one we got out of this one. I think that's the biggest one we got, roughly. So I'm not complaining. The soil though in this one's a little bit drier than the other one, so I'll probably top it up with a bit more stuff. We'll do the same thing, same process. And what I'll do is I've still got a bag, one bag and a container to do it, so I'll do those next. But I'll do them off camera and I'll just show you the end results. I'll show you how much we've got in each one first of all. Yeah, pretty much. This is a royal blue though. So that's going to be 4 spuds of the royal blue planted on the same day. And this is a royal blue as well. I think we had probably, I can't remember how many spuds I put into here. I think 4 or 5 I think I put into them as a royal blue planted on the same day. So I'll pull those 2 apart next. But I'll do that off camera. Can't complain with that. Yeah, the soil's a bit drier, so I'll probably put a bit extra stuff on this soil into it as well. Try to top it up and fix it up. But I don't know why the video stopped. Ah, that's strange. Oh, now it's saying the battery's flat. Oh well, I'll change the battery then. I'll be back. You'll take it easy. Okay, welcome back. Now, from besides this bag being nice, still nice and moist, the soil, healthy looking, and got plenty of worms in it, the royal blue, we put 4 in, we got that. Probably 12. Yeah, 2, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then not that big. And still how moist it is. They look good, but they're tiny compared to what they should be. And they're also not that many from 4 spuds. Now, before we go any further, I'll put... You can tell with the gloves here that the soil is a really nice moist soil. And a really healthy soil too. Look at that was just from that last soil, so it still had a lot of moisture in it, still had a lot of goodness in it, which I'm quite happy about. But financially, growing spuds this year has not been worth it. You're really not growing them for the money value or anything like that, you're only growing them for the taste. I'll show you exactly what when I do this next bag. I'll throw a little bit of the soil from the trailer into the bottom a bit, and because it's still pretty good, the soil's good there, right? But what I'll do is I'll throw in some of that, a little bit of that, and I'll throw in this bag, this stuff here. You can see that. Now this we get all from our local garden supply centre. They're fantastic people, very friendly, very nice, very helpful information wise and stuff like that. Zara and Colin are really nice people, and I pretty much get everything from them. I get a bag of cow poo, get from them. And honestly, this soil does not need anything really extra. I'll probably put a little bit of this into there because I'm using a bit of it. See, it looks dry on top, but on this one it looks dry on top, underneath it's quite moist still. And then I'll put some more dirt into there. Then I'll throw a bit of this in, which is basically grind up coffee. Right, this is what I've done with these other bags as well. And also did with the one there, one around the corner of the bed that they're supposed to grow up. They grew up really tall, but they didn't really produce any spuds on any of the levels. Let's grind up coffee, and then we put more dirt in again, and then I put blood and bone into it. So then blood and bone goes into that, and put a couple of handfuls of that in, or whatever I need. I think it needs to be going to it. Mix that in and put some more dirt in. Then we put chicken. These aren't from this is not the bag, but the bag's easiest. Let me put these in. That's what they look like. They stink. I'll show you the other ones. You see the difference. These are the chicken pellets, and these are the other ones. There's one more to do with that. So you can see the difference. You can see that difference right there in there. Chicken pellets and the other one there. These will hold 75% extra moisture, I believe. Which is good, because that way there, if you're doing in bags like that, you don't want to lose that moisture, right, on the bottom of the bag. This one is always good. I always find putting it near the top or even on the top, that nutrients will go through the bag as things go. So the roots will go deeper, go towards the moisture, and everything else there will just have layers of goodness for it. So what I'm going to do is bag this bag up again, and then got one more pot there to do. It's got 4 spuds in it, say more royal blues, and we'll see how many we get out of that. And I've got several bags around the side of the house which we've got to pull apart and do that. I'm going to have to think about what spud wise I want to do, how I want to do it. I've got a big box there. Do I try again with some spuds in again, which I might try again next year, but this all came from that box. And yeah, I was surprised about it. So I don't know if I want to try that again, or do I want to try put something else different what this year, because as you can see, the garden at the moment is dry as a bone. It's this year the sun this year and last year has been really terrible. Like last year, the whole year, weather-wise, it's just been absolutely shocking. It's good if you come down as a tourist, because it's pretty much been perfect the whole year. Bugger all rain, sunshine, and pretty much most of the time, even winter time, you can wear shorts and t-shirts. But weather-wise, as I said, but temperature-wise, it's been perfect for tourist-wise, but for the garden, it has not been good at all. And you can see even on the fig tree at the moment how the leaves are getting burnt because of the sun. I can't do anything about it. I don't have the resources to build a big giant net over this whole front yard, which I wish I would. If I had the money, I probably would do, because it would protect the trees and give it a bit of shade and protection. But anyway, I'm going to keep wobbling on about things. I want to put this bag away, get this bag dusted, and I'll pull apart the last one, and we'll see how many spuds we get out of that round one. And probably sometime next week we'll see how about pulling apart the other ones, maybe Friday. We'll see how we feel, see what the weather's like, and yeah, what we can do. Anyway, we'll continue on, and what I'm thinking about eventually this soil I'm going to be doing is I'm going to bring it back to life again, a couple of bags of cow poo, and at the back of the house, on the left hand side, there's a sandy area. I'm going to try to dig that up and just remove all the sand out of there. It's a garden bed, but it's pretty much sandy garden bed. At the moment it's growing wheat. So what I want to do is take all that out, and then I'll transfer all this into it. And got a couple of trees I want to put into there, but I'll bring it back to life. I'll put the cow manure in it. I'll mix the whole lot with cow manure. Some of the I'll pretty much do the whole thing what I did before. I'll do a basic mix, and then transfer it across to the garden. I'll lay it down and put other stuff with it to improve the soil quality, hold the moisture, and so forth. And we'll build the layers up again, and I'll put the nutrients back into the soil and make sure the soil, everything's all perfect for the trees to go in. But anyway, that's enough of me babbling on about everything. I'll continue on and do the last, bag this up right around the back of the house, and then continue on with the last one. I'll basically just pull it apart, and we'll count the spuds at the end of it. Okay, welcome back. Oh, my back's a bit sore. But this was the last one that came out of that big round tub with the royal blue. There was 4 spuds into there, and we got 19 back. Which you can't complain at all. You can see this soil is still so moist, and so I don't think I'm going to have to do anything to this soil really to improve it, because the quality of it is just fantastic. So yeah, so from 3 bags and 1 thing, so it would have been what, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 spuds. We got all of that back, which is not too bad. As I said before, money wise, it's probably not worth it, because of what it cost you in buying the spuds, the watering, the extra stuff you got to put in the soil and all that, and buying compost and cow poo and getting the soil all ready. Probably not worth it, actually, compared to what you can buy them in the shops and all that. You can always go to farmers markets as well, and they're pretty cheap there, but flavour wise, it's worth it. These will come up a great treat when you let these dry out a bit. Like the soil here will eventually dry off, and when that dries off, we'll give it a good clean up, and we're ready to cook them up, and that, just give them a good clean, just get rid of the soil. You want to keep the skin as much as possible. As I said before, microwave them 5 minutes, 5-6 minutes, get them soft, put them into whatever you want then, and put them into the oven. We can make mash out of them, but I prefer to put them in straight into a bit of butter and garlic maybe, and cook them up that way, or put them in, I prefer maybe in the oven, just cook them up that way with a roast or something like that. But that's all said and done. I'm going to finish off putting this soil and whatever I think may need to be go into it, because that has probably over 10 to almost 15 worms, I'd say, easy in there. Yeah, so I was quite happy with that. Now, sorry about the battery dying earlier, but I'm going to have to try to edit that out somehow, or somehow figure it all out. I'll do all that later tonight maybe. But as I said before, financial wise it's not worth it, like it's time and finances, but taste wise it's perfect, and you won't get any better than these taste wise. There's not much more you can do about it, just live and learn. Maybe the weather will cause a problem or not enough, but this soil here is perfect. And yeah, the garlic didn't take off very well this year, and we've got one bed of dead tomatoes over there which I've got to fix up, and but even, you can't win sometimes. Even though you give it a good amount of water and let them grow, but the sun just sometimes comes out, and no matter what you do to them, it just cooks everything alive. So, well, I'm going to finish off this video now, and I'm going to shoot off. My name is Fred West from Locksport, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you again for watching me unbag some spuds. All comments are welcome, and you all have a great day now.